Hey, what up, world? B March Boxing, I'm back at it with another boxing video. Here we are covering the heavyweight fight out of England, United Kingdom, Wembley to be exact, Tottenham, United Kingdom, Tottenham, London, North London. We got Alexander Usyk bringing in his three straps, IBF, or is it not? Sorry, WBO, WBA, WBC, and lineal. That's actually four, right? Versus Daniel Dubois. And you know, Daniel Dubois, I don't care what nobody say. He strategically ducked the man Joseph Parker in the last, what was supposed to be his last fight, in order to be here today on July 19th, 2025, to fight the man Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? That's what he did, you know? Because really and truly, if he lost to a hungry Joseph Parker a few months ago, when Joseph Parker had to settle for a late minute replacement in the African kid from Congo, what's his name, Martin Bukoli, it would have been Joseph Parker versus Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? And Daniel Dubois, he conveniently found a way out. He wiggled his way out that joint. He wiggled his way out that fight, and here he is today with a fat ass payday. But I'm sure most of us who know this boxing game, I didn't think Dubois had a chance. You know, he had a knockout punch chance, but Alexander Usyk said he's gonna make this a quicker fight and an even better fight, and no question about it. You know, the first two rounds I gave it to Alexander Usyk. You know what I'm saying? He was moving around, a lot of lateral movement, picking apart the man Joseph Parker, throwing jabs to the stomach, to the head. You know, he was using different tactics. I said Joseph Parker picking apart Daniel Dubois. And, and actually, at the end of round two, he stunned the man. He caught him with a beautiful left hook. I'm sorry, straight left hand. At the end of the round, and it buzzed the man. You know, he kind of had the little spaghetti legs. You know what I mean? Now, the size difference was immense. You know what I mean? It was massively favoring the man Daniel Dubois. He looked like a superhero in that joint. But the man Alexander Usyk, his footwork and his punch output, as far as his punch placement and punch selection, you know, there's many attributes that contributed to what became a devastating knockout. To be honest, you know what I mean? Round three, I gave it to Dubois. You know, Dubois started putting his punches together, started closing the distance, started letting his combinations go. You know what I mean? But in doing that, I peeped also. He's leaving himself wide open. You know what I mean? He was leaving himself wide open for counter punches with how aggressive he is, which is a good thing as far as being aggressive, but you still have to be defensively responsible in between your offensive output. And it was only a matter of time, you know what I mean? And actually, round even four, you could have gone either way. You know, I thought that the man Daniel Dubois was basically picking up the pace. You know, he knocked out Anthony Joshua in the last fight, I believe, in round five. And he might have started off a little slow, but you could see Daniel Dubois is getting his confidence together, and he's closing the distance, and he's getting up close and personal. But the man Alexander Usyk, man, this guy is just collecting data and timing. You know what I mean? And in round five, Daniel Dubois became ultra aggressive, and he started to close the distance, backing the man Usyk into the corner. A few punches here and there landed, but Usyk caught him with one punch, a sweeping left hook that put the man on the canvas. You know what I mean? You check it? For all the punch output that the man Daniel Dubois was throwing at the man Usyk at that particular time, all it took was for the man Usyk to take a few steps back, boxing going backwards, catch him with a sweeping left hook, and boom, it's a 10-8 round already. Haha. But that's not where it ends. You know what I mean? No, sir. The man Daniel Dubois, he wasn't really looking. Nah, he tried to be stoic about it, keep a poker face, but you could see just, excuse me, in his body language, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, and he comes in throwing his big bombs because Daniel Dubois can crack. You know what I mean? That's his best attribute. Those in the big bombs. The man Alexander used to throws a left hand, straight left hand. This dude throws a sweeping left hook, misses. He's wide the fuck open at this point. All the man Oleksandr Usyk had to do was clip him with a left hook. Bada boom, bada bing. That's all she wrote, y'all. Slim goes down on the canvas, and he doesn't beat the 10 count. Not no TKO thing, not no premature stoppage. This right here was a definite KO from the man from Ukraine. So, Daniel Dubois' short-lived reign as a heavyweight title holder, unfortunately for him, it has come to an end. But in my opinion, he's achieved more than I'd ever thought he would in this boxing game, as far as even becoming a world champion at some point in time. This is a guy I've seen basically quit twice. Once against Usyk, once against Joe Joyce. And all the man did after that was beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua. Now, if Dubois and Anthony Joshua get to fight again, I'm picking the man Daniel Dubois 10 times out of 10. So what does that mean? This guy's Usyk is the United Kingdom killer. He's the Brit killer. Every motherfucker he fighting from this country of England, he's demolishing him. What is Daniel Dubois? Twice. Tyson Fury? Twice. Anthony Joshua? Twice. And even at cruiserweight, he was putting guys under the ropes like Tony Bellew. Man, this guy's a kryptonite, man. UK is his second home, like he said. You know what I mean? What's up, Boxing Learner? What the deal, my G? Salute to Boxing Learner. Salute. He says Usyk. Yes, indeed. Hashi Mahalib says, so Usyk did it again. Parker should have been in the ring instead of Dubois. Dubois finally got shut up today. Hopefully Parker and Caballero can get their title shots against Usyk. They were more than worthy than Dubois. I don't know if they're more than worthy than Dubois. Dubois, what you mean? He earned his title shot, man. He earned not even a title shot. He earned his strap when he knocked out Anthony Joshua silly. Nobody gave him a chance to win that fight. So there's no need to go there. The man earned his shot. I came on this live stream here just basically stating that I thought that was the man weaseled his way out of the Joseph Parker fight in order to be here today to fight the man Usyk. And with that being said, he still earned his title shot. You know what I mean? The guy beat Anthony Joshua, and Joshua was going for an easy belt. He thought it would be easy work. Excuse me. But yeah, man, big ups to the man Usyk. He's a modern day legend. No question about it. He's a modern day legend. One of the greatest heavyweights of all time. One of the greatest boxers of all time. You know what I'm saying? This guy Usyk is pound for pound either number one or number two. That's just the truth about it. He is who he is. A bad MF, a guy that I've been watching since the 2012 Olympics, you know what I mean? When he fought guys like Joe Joyce. So, I got big up the man Daniel Dubois, but there's levels to this. And really and truly, if there's levels to this, what does that really truly say about a man like Anthony Joshua? If he's not even on Daniel Dubois level. He definitely ain't on Usyk's level. So, hey man, something to think about. Be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. If you're new to the channel, please share, subscribe. If you like the channel, hit the thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm gone.